Hi Aquarius, welcome back and welcome to another reading. This will be your general reading for December 2023 for those of you who have an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. While we do the intro, I'm gonna just start another cup of coffee. I hope you don't mind, but we'll just keep talking, right? So if you don't have one of those placements and it's the title or the thumbnail that led you to click onto this video, then stick around. There may be something here for you, like we always say. How have you all been, by the way? We can just chat like this for a moment and catch up. I like to filter the water before I put it into the Keurig. Just makes for a really, clean cup of coffee, I find. So, yeah, while that water is filtering, I encourage you to take the time out to do the things you need to do that will restore you and make you feel sane. There are some pretty intense dreams that you're having around this time. And it's like you're falling in love because of your dreams. You're in a relationship with someone in your dreams, in your fantasies. In those dreams, you don't have to fight for them. In those dreams, you don't have to dream. They're your reality. And it feels so real because they are real. And your mind makes it real. I'm being reminded of that scene in The Matrix where they do the jump test. And once your mind is really free, you can jump from one skyscraper to another. And it could be like, I don't know what, like 30 or 40 feet. So it's this impossible jump. But the whole idea behind it is that you're in the Matrix, which is something that is in and of itself a type of dream. It's a artificial reality. And because it's not real, there isn't anything that your body can't do. So the power of the mind, I remember Morpheus saying, when Neo does the jump test and he fails, because he hasn't yet, he's not ready. He's still so set in his ways that his understanding of the world and the way the world works is the way it's supposed to work. No, when you jump from one skyscraper, you're not supposed to fly almost and land on the other roof. You're supposed to fall. So he falls. And when they take him out of the Matrix and he awakes, coughing up blood, he asks that question, I thought none of it was real. To which he gets the response, your mind makes it real. That was a hell of a tangent, but I just really wanted to reference that. Oh yeah. I think you want to manifest these dreams. I think you want to make them a reality. I think that you're happy in them. You like the freedom. You like it's like you You have this gravitas, you have this swag about you. You're walking different in this fantasy. You love them. You just care so much about them. And you don't care who knows. I'm hearing those people are just fucking jealous and don't have anything for themselves, miserable, and they just want company. But you see the truth and you understand why this person gives them so much grief. I know you have a good heart because it takes one to see the humanity in someone and to see the value in someone and to encourage and admire and love and protect and want to be with someone where everyone else wants to be them. And they never will be, they can't be. Because whoever this object of your affection is, they've cracked a kind of code. There's expertise, there's effort, there's will here. Look at this, the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega, it looks like God's will. It looks like God's plan. And a prophecy is being fulfilled here. A dream that you had is materializing. Oh, hold on. Hi. Welcome back and welcome to the rest of your reading. So we're doing the second part here 6 days after I did the first part. I've kept all the cards the same. All I did is just reorganize them in a way that makes sense to me in hopes that it'll help illustrate what's going on here. So we're going to take it section by section and start up here with the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Wands. You've kept this secret long enough. And I think that there's, it's no longer a sneaking suspicion, but more so a realization and understanding that other people have that you know something, or that they know something. And it adds this kind of pressure maybe to you that has an impact on your timeline. How comfortable you feel with being open and transparent about whatever it is. But it's like you're bursting, or feeling like you're about to burst. You can't hold it in anymore. What is it that they say? Everything that you want is on the other side of your fear. And I think that whatever it is that's made you feel like you need to keep this thing a secret, or made you feel like you can't cross certain thresholds or boundaries. Those hang-ups begin to dissolve, and you find yourself, it's almost like word vomit. But with you, I don't think that you're doing it irresponsibly. What you're gonna say is exactly what you mean to say. What you're gonna say is what's real and honest and true. So you make up your mind about someone, you come to a decision, and you decide, yes, this is the right thing to do. Not only is it the right thing to do for the situation, not only is it the right thing and fair thing to do for someone else who is intimately involved, whatever this choice is that seems to be concerning one person in particular, and you know who they are. It's just the idea or the fact that your decision or choice here is it's somehow justified, but it seems as though it's justified and fair by someone else's scale, by someone else's perspective, the objective perspective, not just your own, right? Because we can tell ourselves whatever we want to tell ourselves just to justify our decisions so we can sleep at night, and so that we can build some kind of courage even in some situations to do something. You rationalize to fake it until you make it. Now, what it is that's being revealed here and what it is that's being acknowledged, for some of you, I think that, it's really setting in that you really do love someone, that you really do fuck with someone. You have a lot of respect for them. I think that they have shown you their spirit. They have shown you their heart. They have shown you their soul. It's like they've gotten naked before you. And that doesn't mean that they've actually gotten physically naked. I just think that they've been so vulnerable and real with you that you have developed a kind of ease with it, and a kind of comfortability, and a kind of, running out of breath, and a kind of, it takes your breath away. And it takes your breath away at times, and I just think that it's pulling you in, and you want to dive in it, you want to be in it, you want to be consumed by it, this good feeling. The thing, you know what I love about you? You know what I love about all of the Aquariuses that I've ever met? It's just, you have this kind of excitement for life that, as an Aries, I, have always just been really, it's always been really easy for me to connect with and to blend with and to mesh with. And it's like, describing your essence is so hard because it's an experience. It is an experience, and all of the Aquariuses that I've ever known, I'm at a loss for words. I'm really being too dramatic. Hold on, let me try to sort my thoughts out, okay? let me try to sort it out, okay? So all of the Aquariuses that I have ever met, to experience, to know you is to love you. That's what I'm trying to say. And when you meet someone who can give that back to you, reflects that back to you, who you don't need to explain authenticity to, who can meet you and isn't afraid to meet you. And so you may be meeting up, but there's just so much respect and appreciation there. That's what it feels like. It feels like appreciation, and it feels like you wanting to incorporate this person more in your life. And, you know, I love that for you. And it's a secret. It's your secret, or it's just something that, you know, maybe you think that they don't really know or understand how real it is, how deep it is, or how you really view them, but they do. You know, you can't hide it when you respect someone, when you like someone. You're too real for that. So they know. So if that's something that you're worried about, just forget about that. They know. So someone here, as close as they are, seems also at the same time far away. And it's like they're there, taunting you, teasing you. And it just looks good on that side of the fence. But there is distance. You can't get them off your mind. They are coursing through your veins. And okay. We got to keep it somewhat PG. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail on that. If you know, you know. And you know. I hope you found this helpful. I'm really grateful for your patience, and I wish you all the best. I want you to know that you're loved. I want you to know that the people who you respect also respect you. And I think that there is something in your life right now that is safe for you to lean into. And it looks like you want to trust it. And I don't think that vulnerability is ever a bad thing. You know, it's scary. They don't call it falling in love or anything, and it's scary for a myriad of reasons. It's different for everyone just because of what we perceive to be hard or terrifying or new or different. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You want to. And maybe you're just taking some time to figure out how you will approach it. Yeah, I hope that you found this helpful. If you'd like to support this channel, the link to my PayPal is on the About page. You may also do so by watching an ad or two. I'll see you next year.